To model this TEC3 socket component, we will use the transistor outline cylindrical calculator to generate a footprint pattern with a variance modification of an internal mounting hole centered at 0.0. Let's bring up the calculator. Selecting the through hole category and the TOC transistor cylindrical calculator, loading the default pattern. To set the origin of pin 1 at the start location on the left side, change the degrees to 180 degrees for pin 1 start angle. We will now define the pin pitch. Looking at the data sheet, we have a calculation which we will have to make to determine the hypotenuse of the triangle of 6.26 on a 45 degree side. Simple mathematical equation, or using the trigonometry calculator, we can enter the values in of the two sides and take the square root of the two sides to obtain the pin pitch distance of 4.426. Let's enter this into the form value and select generate to set the correct pin pitch. Now let's change the value of the pin 1 start location to 225 degrees, which will be 45 degrees offset from 180. I will now use the measurement utilities to mark and measure to select the origin at 0.0 with the set anchor, or the set anchor absolute at 0.0, selecting the pin 1, clicking center and setting the marker, and then performing a measure distance dx dy of 3.13. The 3.13 value is now half the distance of the total radius per the data sheet, which is the correct pin pitch. We will now use the associative editor to set the A and B values. The A value of 11.0 with a tolerance of 0.0. Let's now change the B nominal distance to 4.26 and select generate, producing the internal center dimension. And we will next move to the additional mounting hole, which we will add in using the pad stack calculator. The distance of 0.95. Bringing up the pad stack calculator, we will set the first tab to the new pad and define the dimensions of 0.95, selecting generate to define a new pad variance with a spotter hole of a negative 0.2 on the annular ring. Selecting generate, we will next move to the mapping tab. I will first save the variance to the new part, bring up the mapping tab and click on the variance. In this case, we will be adding a new pad by selecting the add new pin lead, assigning it to pin number 5 at 0, 0, rotation of 0, and a mechanical definition, and add the pin to the package as the 5th pin or the mounting hole pin. Selecting regenerate keeps all of the variances that we have modified, and we're now ready to export the part to Allegro. Exporting the part and bringing it up in Allegro, you will note that the mounting hole has the 2 rings plus the internal spotter pad as defined by the negative 0.02 annular ring. We've now completed the modeling of the C3 socket. Thank you.